Hello everyone and welcome to the tactical video of Barcelona's upcoming Champions League tie against Borussia Dortmund. So it's an away fixture at the Signal Iduna Park, one of the most hostile stadiums for an away team. Given our history in the away matches in the UCL in the tough nights in the hostile atmosphere, I'm scared. I'm really scared, but I expect our team to step up. I know we are doing really good in the UCL up till now, but the real challenge starts from tomorrow because our upcoming 3 matches, they are seriously challenging. Dortmund, then Benfica, then Atalanta. We have this as a must-win game because if we don't, pressure mount up upon us and the next 2 games aren't easy either. So coming up towards the lineup, I do not expect Hansi Flick to change anybody from the recent lineup we played against Real Betis. This is how I think Barcelona are going to line up with the strongest 11. And now let's talk about the 5 tactical battles, main battles I think which are going to decide this match, this tie. First of all, it is Rafinha versus their right back, Julian Ryerson. Like, I know Julian Ryerson is a really solid right back, good defensively, he also contributes offensively, but our most important player, our captain, needs to step up and he needs to cook him. If he score a hat-trick against Bayern, he must be able to cook their fullback as well. I expect Rafinha to have a very good game tomorrow and their fullback lack space. That is something Rafinha can actually rely upon and take advantage behind the line. Our next tactical battle is definitely going to be between Lamine Yamal versus their left back, Bensebaini. Now things can change a lot because I believe they won't be sending a single person to mark Yamal. They might bring Pascal Gross to help him defensively, or you can even expect a centre back from Emre Can or Schlotterbeck, one of them coming to double team Lamine Yamal. No respect to Bensebaini, he's a really solid defender, but after what Yamal did against Alphonso Davies, I think Bensebaini must be a walk in park for him. But yes, double team or triple teaming him might complicate things, but we know Yamal can actually find a way out of it. That will actually open up space for others. I just want Lamine Yamal to recreate some moments just as he did against Bayern Munich. And now the third tactical battle, which will mostly be concentrated around the center. Robert Lewandowski versus their centre-back partnership, Emre Can and Schlotterbeck. With Schlotterbeck being more concentrated on focus toward Yamal, I expect Emre Can to be the main man to cover Robert Lewandowski. And let's see what Lewandowski can do against this centre-back partnership. This might be a challenging game for Robert Lewandowski because Emre Can and Schlotterbeck, they are a very solid defensive partnership. They have played for Germany as well. They are one of the strongest centre-back partnerships in the world as well. But the key point is, Lewandowski will also be having the support of Dani Olmo, who plays right behind the striker. And I expect Lewandowski and Olmo to score at least 1 or 2 goals with their partnership against the centre-back partnership. Our forwards must be clinical enough to score the chances they get because this partnership won't give them a walk in a park. This is Borussia Dortmund, not just a random La Liga team. Coming towards the most important aspect of the game, which is the midfield battle. Well, in my opinion, they are going to start the 3 midfielders as they have been doing for majority of their games as well as in the last couple of matches. They will be starting Felix Nemecha and Pascal Gross in a double pivot along with Marcel Sabitzer as an attacking midfielder. And this is actually a really strong and a really underrated midfield. Our guys Pedri and Casado might even struggle against them in controlling the ball because their midfield is superior in terms of the physicality and strength. But the main deciding factor might be Dani Olmo, who is actually having poor games recently. He wasn't good in his last couple of matches and I expect him to step up to lead the line of attack and control the ball in the midfield. Dani Olmo will be one of the most important players for us tomorrow. And finally, the last tactical battle, it is their attack against our high line. First of all, they have a centre forward, Serhou Guirassy. Well, nobody knew about the centre forward a few years ago. He came to prominence last year, signed for Dortmund this year, and trust me, he's just tearing apart Bundesliga, having 6 goals in Bundesliga and 5 goals in 5 Champions League matches already. A really dangerous player who's not a traditional centre forward. He can make runs anywhere from the pitch. And the highline is actually something he can exploit a lot. Kubarsi and Inigo, they will have to be focused throughout the match to prevent the threat of the goal scorer. But the main player to watch from their attack, in my opinion, that is Jamie Gittens. The 20-year-old youngster, he's a really dangerous player. On the left wing, he's going to start. Though I'm confident that Jules Koundé might clamp him, might pocket him, but given the times when we play in a high line, when they have the space, his pace is deadly and his finishing is deadly as well. He's the most dangerous player in the attacking line. Having scored 4 goals in the UCL already, he scored a goal against Real Madrid. What a wonderful goal that is, and just we have to stop him. And when it comes to the right wing, it is Maximiliano Bayer or Daniel Mellon. I expect Daniel Mellon to start the game because he's the man who has a lot of pace. The Dortmund manager might change some tactics against us because he has already tried parking the bus against Real Madrid and failed miserably. I don't expect him to do the same procedure against us. I expect him to do a lot of homework and bring some ways to attack our highline, which is why I think he's gonna start Daniel Milan over the Maximiliano, and that is where the things can get complicated. But anyways, let's hope for the best for FC Barcelona. My prediction for this match, a 4-1 victory for FC Barcelona. This will be one of the most open games of the year, with both teams getting a lot of chances. I don't expect our defense totally shut the attack of Borussia Dortmund, but I expect in the heroics of El Clasico in Akipina. He must save us tomorrow, be our hero in Akipina tomorrow. Let's win the game 4-1. That was all for today, and subscribe the channel. Visca El Barça. See you in the player rating video.